everyone, my name is Abibat and welcome to Travel Market, your daily virtual travel market space. Travel Market goes live every weekday by 1 p.m. bringing you consistent travel updates, flight deals, destination inspiration and travel offers every single weekday. Here, we bring you the latest updates on flights, visas, hotels, transfers, and curated tour packages from around the world. This segment is powered by 1860 Travels, helping you travel smarter and better. So let's get into today's travel update. Today's travel update is coming from Egypt and the wider Middle East region. Diplomatic talks over the Gaza conflict resumed in Cairo on August 16, 2026, bringing renewed attention to border access and regional travel safety. But here is the important part for travelers. The talks have not resulted in the reopening of the Rafah crossing to general passenger traffic. Rafah remains closed to ordinary travelers with only limited humanitarian movement being permitted on a case-by-case basis. There's also a no new Egyptian visa or general immigration rule that has been announced as a result of the latest talks. Egypt's major tourism destinations and getaways remain distinct from the high-risk areas around Gaza and North Sinai. However, travelers heading to the region should continue to monitor their official travel advisories, airline schedule, and border conditions because the situations can change very quickly. So if you are planning an Egypt trip or traveling through the wider Middle East region, don't confuse diplomatic discussions with an actual change in border operations. Always check the operational status before you travel. Now, let's move into today's visa offer. Today's visa focus is the Canada visa. You see, Canada remains one of the most requested destinations among Nigerian travelers. So whether you are planning to visit family, go on holiday, attend an event, or explore Canada as a tourist, proper visa preparation is extremely important because a good Canada visitor visa application should clearly demonstrate your genuine purpose of travel, your financial ability to support the trip, your ties to Nigeria, your home country, very important, your travel history where applicable, your intended itinerary, and your supporting documentation. And most importantly, everything you submit must be genuine and consistent. At 1860 Travels, we take the stress off you. We assist clients with their Canada visa applications, helping them understand the requirements and properly organize their supporting documents. So if Canada is on your travel list, don't wait until the last minute to start preparing. And today, let's also talk about our flight deals. Our today international flight deals is Lagos to London round trip on RwandAir. That is Lagos to London and London back to Lagos from as low as 1,479,291 naira. So if you are planning a trip to London for tourism, business, family visits, or an event, this is one of the fares we are highlighting today. Remember that airfare is dynamic, so fares can change depending on your travel date and seat availability. And if RwandAir is not your first choice, do let us know the airline you would prefer to travel on. We are available for every of your flight requests. And for today's travel tip is do not book your flights based only on the advertised fare. Make sure you always check the travel date, most importantly, obviously, then the baggage allowance, the number of stops, the transit requirements, the fare conditions, and the change and cancellation policies. A fare that looks cheaper initially may not necessarily be the best option once you consider the full travel conditions. And at 1860 Travels, we can help you to compare the available options before making your bookings. In fact, we would help you compare the available options before concluding your booking. Okay, so and therefore the second travel question, the travel question for today is, should you book your flights before getting your visa? This answer depends on the situation and visa destination. However, in many cases, it is safer to avoid making non-refundable flight commitments before receiving your visa, or except the embassy or the visa process specifically requires proof of a booking, of a paid booking. So always consider the visa processing timeline and the airline's cancellation or change conditions. And that wraps up today's edition of the Travel Market. Today, we talked about the latest regional travel update from Egypt. We talked about Canada visa assistance and our Lagos-London round trip deal on RwandAir. So for your visa assistance, for your flight bookings, hotel reservations, holiday packages, and curated travel experiences, kindly contact 1860 Travels. Do not forget to follow us for your daily travel updates, exclusive travel deals, and destination inspiration from around the world. My name is Abibat, and I'll see you again tomorrow by 1 p.m. for another exciting edition of the Travel Market. Until then, travel smarter, travel better with